Hello, this is Angelia with today's Bible reading. Today's reading, I forgot to do this again, comes from Genesis 41, Pharaoh's dream. Now remember, Joseph was in the jail because Potiphar's wife had some designs on him and lied on him. So he had interpreted a dream for the cupbearer and the baker, both of which came true. So now Pharaoh's having some dreams. Now it happened at the end of 2 full years that Pharaoh had a dream. And behold, he was standing by the Nile. And lo, from the Nile there came up 7 cows, sleek and fat, and they grazed in the marsh grass. Then behold, 7 other cows came up after them from the Nile, ugly and gaunt, and they stood by the other cows on the bank of the Nile. The ugly and gaunt cows ate up the 7 sleek and fat cows. That'd be a heck of a creepy thing to see in a dream, wouldn't it? Then Pharaoh awoke fell asleep and dreamed a second time. And behold, 7 ears of grain came up on a single stalk, plump and good. Then behold, 7 ears, thin and scorched by the east wind, sprouted up after them. The thin ears swallowed up the 7 plump and full ears. Again, kind of a creepy thing to see in a dream. Then Pharaoh awoke, and behold, it was a dream. Now in the morning, his spirit was troubled, which one would be if we saw these things in dreams. So he sent and called for all the magicians of Egypt, and all his wise men. And Pharaoh told them his dreams, but there was no one who could interpret them to Pharaoh. So, all his little magic folks couldn't do the job. Then the chief cupbearer spoke to Pharaoh, saying, I would make mention today of my own offenses. Pharaoh was furious with his servants, and he put me in confinement in the house of the captain of the bodyguard, both me and the chief baker. We had a dream on the same night. The interpretation of his own dream, my goodness. Same night, he and I, let's start that over. Each of us dreamed according to the interpretation of his own dream. Now a Hebrew youth was with us there, a servant of the captain of the bodyguard, and we related them to him, and he interpreted our dreams for us. To each one he interpreted according to his own dream. And just as he interpreted for us, so it happened. He restored me in my office, but he hanged him. And of course, that wasn't Joseph's, fault. That was going to happen anyway, but Joseph just told them what the dreams meant. So, finally Joseph got remembered. Let's see what our biblical scholars have to say about this. The Nile. This river dominated Egyptian life. No one who could interpret. The combined expertise of full council of Pharaoh's advisors and dream experts, all of whom had been summoned into his presence, failed to provide an interpretation of the 2 disturbing dreams. Without knowing it, they had just set the stage for Joseph's entrance on the scene of Egyptian history. Then the chief cupbearer spoke. With memory suitably prompted, the butler apologized for his neglect, my own offenses, and apprised Pharaoh of the Hebrew prisoner and his accurate interpretation of dreams 2 years earlier. So, like I say, Joseph finally got remembered. And that's the story of Pharaoh's dream. Amen. Please like and share this word so we can spread it around the world. If you want to help me out, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to help me out even more, go to my Patreon page and become a patron. Thanks for watching. That's all for now. Until next time.